Guess what's in that trailer? Soon to be Bandit beer. Fantastic news. Malted barley has arrived back. Bandit beer inbound. All looking good, 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 good for there is 22 tonne on here, so enough to make far too much Bandit beer, but we're not using it all for Bandit beer, that's for damn sure. The total volume on there, if you produced purely lager from all of it, would produce 333,333 bottles of 330ml lager. I don't need that much. Maybe one day, but not today. First batch will be with half a tonne of barley. That'll produce 2,500 litres, which is about 6,000 and a bit bottles at 330ml, although everything's going to be 440ml moving forward, so whatever the maths works out at that. Maybe about 5,000 cans. So, do you reckon I can stack these too high? I'm hoping so. They're rubbish pallets. It really frustrates me when there's cheap, nasty pallets on heavy loads. There's a tonne on there. As soon as you chuck them on top of a decent pallet, that's pretty solid there. I tried it just with these thin, nasty pallets and it just immediately cracked the wood. Right, there's a stack in there. There's a few more pallets round the corner, maybe 6 round the corner. 16 tonne stacked, 17 tonne, 18 tonne. Yes, there's 4 round the corner. 3 to go and pick up from Alloa. I need to get 5 up the road to Wasted Degrees. They've got storage for 5. I'm going to do 1 trip and then they're just going to collect the rest as they come and go with their van when they're delivering beers and whatnot into the front shop. So we had the spot sprayer out from Soil Essentials, the Sky spot sprayer, and I'm just looking at my fields right now. Clover here is all absolutely fantastic, and then you go over to a docking that's been sprayed and there'll be clover round about it. See you go, that's been clipped by a bit of spray, the overspray from spraying off that docking. All the clover that is not near any dockings is absolutely fine. Dying, dying, dying. All those dying. Yeah, you beauty. Pretty much all the dockings have been absolutely fried, and a good chunk of the thistles have. Their software is just in beta mode for thistles, so they've not got it to the stage for commercial yet. If you get a sprayer, it does have it, but the software is still in development. It just doesn't do a full job yet, but give it, I think next year they're hoping to be at commercial stage. Dying, 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 dying. Awesome. You can see a lot of these thistles are looking pretty poorly because they have been nailed. See, a little bit of overspray is clipping the clover there, and then you just go 50 centimeters this way and this clover is absolutely fine. It's quite amazing. Okay, we splintered a calf with a broken leg that's been casted now for 2 weeks. It's getting a new cast today. Here she is. Go on, Gabby. So we're going to find out under that cast if it's good news or bad news. Basically, we're going to pull it open, and if it's not infected, it's good news and probability of survival is great. And if it's infected, then unfortunately pretty much game over. The calf is hobbling a bit, which is not really a great sign. I've not got particularly high hopes for the calf, unfortunately. I think it might be infected, but we're going to find out. Megan from Clyde Vets is on her way up right now, and we're going to get an idea. Hopefully this calf is going to get some good news in 20 minutes. Yeah. Back on the ground and hold it steady. Yeah. So much This is an oscillating blade here, so it doesn't actually pierce the skin, but it's just going back and forward and it stretches the skin rather than actually cutting it. But the cast isn't stretchy, so it cuts.
Lift the leg up there. Yep. Because I tend to cut a line down each side and you can put the back bit on as a splint.
Yeah, no bother.
Then so just nice and clean though.
Yeah, that's a good sign so far. So should it be predominantly fused by now?
It should be. Normally we say 2 weeks, mainly just because it's a good point to check on them. Still a bit of heat to it. You can see that's where the break was.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unstable, but you have a good feel of that. Cameron, you can feel kind of a bony union there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it has got quite good colours. Have a feel as well, Crawford, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's starting to come together.
But it's not infected, which is the main.
No.
That's
no.
good.
That swelling's gone down there. There's a bit of heat to it, but sometimes that's healing.
Yeah, it's definitely less swollen though.
Yeah,
up there.
it's
Last
still a
time we were
little
at
bit
it.
unstable. What I might do is whether we just put this back on like that.
Yeah.
Without the full cast on, because it's mainly unstable there, so if we bandage it plenty, we might be able to secure it. And I'll grab some more Metacam for her as well, and then. But there is a callus there, fibrous non-union, so it's where they just put out connective tissue instead of a callus, whereas that's got a, I think it has got a good bit of callus there.
Yeah. Fairly good news for Cavi. Doesn't seem to be infected. So it's not a full recast, it's basically taking the shell off the old one on the back as a bit of a splint and then a few bandages. It's wound up healing a little bit squint, but it's healing, that's the main thing. So we're going to put Cavi back, 2 weeks with that on it, and then we'll reassess. Right, Megan, we need a percentage chance of survival
Well, I think
for the calf.
I think it'll live.
You think it'll live?
Yeah, but it might be a bendy wendy.
A bendy wendy, a wonky donkey.
I think there's a good callus there, but it'll just be making sure that it's fully stable before we take the callus.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it's got a little splint, so we'll leave it on for 10 days, see how it goes.
The chances are good. Cameron's here, who is, what's your technical role? Are you apprentice? Are you work experience?
Apprentice 5th year.
Apprentice 5th year?
Yeah.
So you'll be back here sometime soon. You might struggle up these Caesars and that cabin, big lad.
No, maybe you can wait and see, you know.
I'll manage with my big cow. Right, perfect, thank you. Traffic jam! Kev has just been doing a 4,000 hour service in this machine. It's now out of warranty. Oh, it fired up. This is the first time we've serviced this machine, or Kev has, so he's been figuring it all out. Taking him the day, I thought it would. There's a bleed bolt on the diesel system, which he said is a total nightmare. It's in a really awkward spot. Outside of that, I think it's not been too bad. First time you do something always takes a wee while. Job done. On the subject of Bandit booze, Bandit Stout, it's an empty can, I've got none left. None, they're all sold or drunk. I need a doodle for the bottom of an IPA can. So, if you're interested and you want to provide a wee doodle that might end up on an IPA can of Bandit IPA coming soon.
Replacing mine?
No, this will stay. Gately did that wee doodle that goes on the stout can. I absolutely love that can. Whatever idea you've got of just a wee outline like that, doodle it on a wee bit of paper and send me a picture of it. My email is down in that corner right now, and I'll pick out my favourite and it'll be on a Bandit IPA can coming soon. Stout will be coming soon and lager will be coming soon. Beautiful. And it'll be next year, but there'll be a cider. There will be a cider, I promise. What do we need to do?
We're going to feed the cattle. Check the cows.
Yeah, check the cows. Check the bulls.
Yeah.
The combine ready for harvest now. Who's been doing some work on it?
Kev.
No.
Dunk.
Yeah. Mutt. Combine is, I think, pretty much ready to go. Lee's been out and serviced it. Figured out that there's a couple of oil seals needing changed, so he's done that. Dunk's been greasing it and changing a few nice sections. All it needs now is a wash. Usually gets a wash the day before harvest. Right, you hold that. You know what that pin's called, Freddie?
No.
It's called a lynch pin.
Yeah.
And you got to watch you don't get your fingers trapped in it. When you open it up, you don't want your fingers trapped under there when it goes like that, do you? In your school holidays?
Yeah.
You're going to help with lots of farming?
Yeah.
Give this a wee clean off, make sure it's charging efficiently. In there.
Yeah, it's pink.
Yeah, it's red diesel that's called.
Red diesel.
So tractors, the combine, the forklift all use red diesel. And the cars, they use white diesel. Guess who's here now? In that pen.
Pancake.
Yeah? You go and find her.
Oh, there.
Is that her over there?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure? How do you know that?
Got a white face, and then she's black. Can I go and see if it's her tag? I found her. Yeah. Pancake was a pet. We looked after it because her mother couldn't look after her.
Hoppers are getting very much full to the brim right now because I am away tomorrow morning, so this feed needs to last 2 days.
As you know, Uncle Crawford, that one's fat.
That one is fat, 145, whereas the Simmental next to it, look, it's got a much skinnier frame right now. It's not starting to fill out. Is Pancake at the feeder now?
Here's Pancake.
She's eating.
No, but she's looking at me.
There we go, right. Just do that. You're not going to push that back. You like being in the feeder?
Yeah.
Look at that wee porker. Wee fatty.
Are you just going to put bedding in there for Peggy to lie on?
Yeah. Can you get Peggy some barley?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll get, well, there's a bucket around there, and then you can get feeding from the bottom shed. Jesus, you went flying. Right, other than nipping round the cows to check them, done. It's Saturday the 28th-ish. This is going out tomorrow, so when you're watching this, today's yesterday. It's rare that I'm this caught up actually. Anyway, Peggy's in here because he's a sore foot. That's in a video that I filmed yesterday or the day before. You haven't seen that yet. Oh, you got a full bucket. I wasn't expecting you to get that heavy. Good boy. You take that.
Gate Lady hoodies are now restocked.
We should be back with all the sizes for Gate Lady hoodies. I just got a reorder in, so if you're needing a specific size, it should be on the website now. Gate Lady's keeping us nice and perched in our seats. I have a bottle of milk. Milk? I love milk. This is Jersey milk from our neighbours. There's 14 Jersey cows moved in a few months ago, and this is the first of the produce. We are likely going to start selling this in the farm shop, potentially. I've not tried it yet. I'm about to. I love milk, so we're about to find out if it's any use. Smells like milk. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Anyone else who loves a pint of milk? Hopefully coming soon to the farm shop.
Don't drink it all at once.
I know.
You can check out anytime you